Hello, this is Dr. Hines before he was even called Doctor. So this young man's name is Mark. Mark loved physics so much. He also loves to take care of the world, so he rides bikes. He was even thinking about being a physics teacher one day. But there's one problem. He had a late start this morning, so he is a little behind schedule and could be late for school. What makes it even worse is that he had a quiz on kinematics today, and he only had a basic understanding of it. Mark had to be in time for school just to have 10 minutes to study. Right now it is 6:30 a.m. and school starts at 7 a.m. He lives 3 miles away, so if he needs 10 minutes to study, then he needs to get to school in 20 minutes. This actually brought up a perfect physics problem. If he needs to get to school in 20 minutes and he lives 3 miles away, then what is the average velocity he needs to go at in order to make it in time? But before we discuss the problem, let's go over the basic content. First is position. What is position? Position is a place or a specific location. Position is usually represented as x. There's xi for initial position and xf for final position. In this problem, the initial position is Mark's house and the final position is school. When there's this symbol before x, it is a change of position, also known as distance. The next concept is velocity. Velocity is speed in a given direction. And lastly is acceleration. Acceleration is the change in velocity over time. To find out the average velocity that Mark needed to go in to get to school in 20 minutes, he needed to set up an equation in his mind. The equation is average velocity equals change in position over time. So that means the equation will be average velocity equals 3 miles over 20 minutes. This will turn out to be 0.15 miles over minutes. Although he was excited to understand this, for this would help him on the quiz, he was sad because when he was halfway there, his bike broke down. But then Mark happens to run into Greg. Hello, Mark. I see your bike is broken. I don't have a bike, but you can use my car. But it's a Nissan Leaf and it's not charged if you don't mind. Thanks, Greg. OMG, this is so slow. Mark realized this was also another kinematics problem and he could dig deeper into acceleration. The equation to finding average acceleration is average acceleration equals change in velocity over time. Mark had another 1.5 miles to go, but since the car is not charged, his change in velocity was 0.10 miles over minutes. After using the equation, he got 0.01 miles over minutes squared. By the time he got to school, he felt confident for the quiz. Mark took the quiz and aced it. Since then, he became a physics fanatic. Hey Siri, what's the equation for projectiles?